Think you can't get rich on just a salary? Think again. Most of us don't have trust funds, millionaire parents, or viral business ideas. We've got jobs. A paycheck. Maybe a side hustle. And let's be honest, sometimes, it feels like we're just trying to survive. But here's the twist. Brian Tracy, one of the sharpest minds in personal finance, says wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about what you do with what you earn. That means you don't need a six-figure job to start building wealth. What you need are the right habits. And today, I'm breaking down 10 practical ways to get rich on your salary, straight from Brian Tracy's playbook. These aren't hacks. They are proven, powerful habits that anyone, yes, even you, can start using today. Please, kindly hit the like button and subscribe. It helps more people learn how to take control of their finances too. Let's dive in. Habit number 1. Pay yourself first. This might be the most powerful financial habit you'll ever learn. It sounds basic, but most people never do it. Instead, they wait until the end of the month to save, after they've paid rent, groceries, bills, and splurged a little. By then, there's usually nothing left to save. Brian Tracy says, the key to becoming wealthy is to pay yourself first. That means the very first thing you do when your salary hits your account is set aside money for your future self. Here's how it works. If you earn $1,000 a month, you immediately move $100, 10%, into a savings or investment account, before you touch a single bill. If 10% feels like too much, start smaller, 5%, 2%, even $10. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Because what you're really doing is training your brain to treat saving like a non-negotiable expense, just like rent or electricity. And over time, this habit builds confidence, discipline, and real wealth. Automate it. Set up a system that transfers money into your savings or investment account the moment you get paid. That way, you don't even have to think about it. Paying yourself first turns saving from something you hope to do, into something you actually do. And once this becomes automatic, that's when real wealth starts growing in the background, quietly, but powerfully. Habit number 2. Live below your means. This is where most people get stuck. Because as soon as income goes up, so do expenses. New phone, nicer clothes, better car, fancier lifestyle. But here's the truth. Just because you can afford something, doesn't mean you should buy it. Brian Tracy puts it bluntly. Rich people live like they are poor. Poor people try to live like they're rich. In other words, wealth isn't about looking successful, it's about building real financial freedom behind the scenes. Ask yourself, do I really need the latest iPhone, or does my current one still work just fine? Can I find high-quality clothes without chasing luxury brands? Am I buying to impress, or to progress? Living below your means doesn't mean living miserably. It means being intentional, spending less than you earn so you can create margin. And that margin? That's where freedom, saving, investing, and opportunity live. It gives you options. It gives you peace. And most importantly, it gives you room to grow wealth, instead of just managing debt. Before every purchase, pause and ask, is this helping me move forward, or just helping me look like I am? If you want to build wealth on a salary, this is non-negotiable. Earn more if you can, but always live on less. Habit number 3. Track every dollar. This one sounds boring, but it's life-changing. There's a simple rule in personal finance. What gets measured, gets managed. If you don't know where your money is going, how can you control it? Brian Tracy says it clearly. Just being aware of where your money goes will automatically make you smarter with it. And it's 100% true. Start tracking every dollar you spend. Every coffee. Every data plan. Every just this once expense. Use an app. A spreadsheet. A notebook. Even sticky notes if you have to, just track it. Personal example. Once I started tracking, I was shocked to find I was spending $60 a month on random snacks, chips, soda, takeout here and there. That's $720 a year. And for what? A few bites I didn't even remember the next day. Tracking opens your eyes. It shows you leaks in your wallet you never noticed. And once you see where your money is going, you start making smarter choices without even trying. Don't wait till the end of the month to add things up. Track as you go. Make it part of your daily routine, just like checking your phone. It's not about being perfect, it's about being aware. Because awareness leads to control. And control is the first step toward financial freedom. Habit number 4. Avoid bad debt like the plague. There's no easier way to stay broke than to rack up bad debt. We're talking about credit card debt, payday loans, buy now pay later traps, and anything with sky-high interest rates. Brian Tracy doesn't sugarcoat it. He says, bad debt is the fast track to financial slavery. And he's right. If you're borrowing money to buy things you can't afford and don't really need, you're not building wealth, you're digging a hole. Bad debt steals your future in exchange for short-term pleasure. That new gadget, that vacation, that impulse Amazon purchase? It might cost you double, or more, once the interest adds up. But here's the good news. You can dig your way out. You just need a plan. Try the debt snowball method. 1. List all your debts, from smallest to largest. 2. Focus on paying off the smallest one first, while making minimum payments on the rest. 3. Once that's gone, roll that payment into the next one. 4. Keep the momentum going, like a snowball getting bigger and faster. This approach works because it gives you quick wins. And those early victories build confidence, motivation, and progress. Not all debt is evil. Borrowing to invest in your education or grow a business can be smart. But if the debt is helping you consume instead of grow, cut it out. Fast. Because the sooner you're free from bad debt, the faster you can start building real wealth. Habit number 5. Learn about money, every day. Want to get better with money? Start learning about it, daily. Brian Tracy says he reads about money every single day. And he's a multimillionaire. The truth is, you don't rise to the level of your income, you rise to the level of your knowledge. But here's the good news. You don't need to be a financial expert or math wizard. You just need to commit 10 minutes a day to learning. Books, podcasts, YouTube videos like this one. That's it. Try this simple challenge. Read one money book per month. Start with something simple but powerful, like The Richest Man in Babylon, timeless lessons told through stories. Your Money or Your Life helps you rethink how you spend both money and time. These aren't textbooks. They're life changes, especially if you're just starting your financial journey. Why it works. The more you learn, the better decisions you make. You start seeing patterns, avoiding traps, and spotting opportunities others miss. And over time, this daily habit compounds, just like interest. Because when you grow your mind, your money grows with it. Habit number 6. Increase your earning ability. You may not control your current salary, but you do control something far more powerful. Your ability to earn. Brian Tracy puts it this way. Your most valuable asset isn't your job, it's your ability to earn income over time. That means the key to growing your wealth isn't just budgeting harder, it's leveling up your skills. Learn something new. Take a free course. Master Excel. Get better at public speaking. Learn sales, copywriting, digital tools, or even just how to communicate better with your team. Every skill you stack increases your value. Real example. A friend of mine started learning Canva in his free time, just on weekends. 6 months later, he was making an extra $500 a month designing flyers and social media posts for small businesses in his area. No magic. No MBA. Just the skill, and the initiative to use it. Here's the truth. Wealth doesn't always come from cutting expenses. Sometimes, the fastest way to get ahead is to raise your income ceiling. And in today's world, skills are currency. So if you want to earn more, grow more, and live better, invest in yourself first. Habit number 7. Automate your investments. Let's be honest, investing sounds scary. Stocks, risks, market crashes, it's enough to make most people freeze. But Brian Tracy's advice? Automate it. Make it boring. Because when something is automatic, you don't overthink it. You don't forget it. And you don't talk yourself out of it. Here's the strategy. Set up a system where money moves automatically from your paycheck or bank account into an investment account every single month. No stress. No decision fatigue. No I'll do it next week. Example. In the US, this could mean contributing to a 401k, a Roth IRA, or investing in low-cost index funds like the S&P 500. Even $50 per month, less than the cost of eating out a few times, can grow into thousands over the years thanks to compound interest. And the best part? Once it's automated, you're building wealth in the background, even while you sleep. Investing doesn't need to be complicated. It needs to be consistent. So don't try to time the market. Don't wait until you know everything. Start small. Start now. And make it automatic. Habit number 8. Delay gratification. This is one of Brian Tracy's most powerful principles. Practice delayed gratification. Why? Because discipline now creates freedom later. Here's the simple rule. If you want to buy something, wait 30 days. No impulse. No checkout clicks. Just wait. It sounds small, but it's a game changer. Most impulse buys lose their magic after a few days. You forget why you even wanted the thing in the first place. There was a time I really wanted the latest smartwatch. It looked sleek. Everyone had it. But I forced myself to wait 30 days. By the third week, I wasn't even thinking about it anymore. End result? I saved $300 and didn't miss it one bit. That one habit has saved me hundreds, maybe thousands over the years. Here's the truth. Wealth isn't just about how much you earn. It's about the self-control to say not yet when your brain screams by now. Because the more you can delay gratification, the more financial space you create for saving, investing, and building something meaningful. Instant pleasure. Long-term freedom. That's the trade-off wealthy people are willing to make. And if you want to build real wealth, it starts with a simple pause. Habit number 9. Surround yourself with financially smart people. Brian Tracy famously said, "You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." That's not just about habits, it applies to money, too. If the people around you are constantly broke, complaining about money, spending recklessly, or living for the weekend, chances are, you'll fall into the same pattern, even without realizing it. But if you surround yourself with people who talk about investing and saving, share goals, not just gossip, value growth over instant gratification, you'll start to shift your mindset. Because whether you like it or not, money mindset is contagious. You don't need to have a millionaire circle in real life. Start virtually. Follow Money Smart creators on YouTube. Listen to financial podcasts during your commute. Join free online communities focused on saving, investing, or building wealth. Find a friend who's serious about their finances and learn from each other. Remember, you rise or fall with your environment. So put yourself in rooms, physical or digital, where financial literacy is normal, not rare. Because when smart money talk becomes part of your everyday life, smart money decisions become your new default. Habit number 10. Set clear financial goals. Brian Tracy doesn't play when it comes to goals. In fact, he says, goals are the fuel in the furnace of achievement. And that includes your financial life. Most people have vague dreams. I want to save more. I want to get rich someday. But dreams without deadlines are just wishes. To build real wealth, you need clear, written financial goals. Not just ideas in your head, goals on paper, or in your notes app. Examples of clear goals. I want to save $5,000 in 12 months. I want to buy a car without debt by next year. I want to invest $200 per month for the next 3 years. I want to be debt-free by December 31st. Be specific. Set a timeline. Break it down into monthly or weekly actions. Review it often, weekly is best. Why does this matter? Because clear goals give your money a mission. They keep you focused, motivated, and intentional, even when life gets messy. And the moment you start treating your money like a tool to hit real targets, you stop drifting and start building. Most millionaires didn't win the lottery. They didn't inherit millions or build the next big tech startup. They got rich by following boring, consistent habits, on regular salaries. So if you've ever felt like wealth is out of reach, think again. The path is simple, but it takes discipline. Let's quickly recap the 10 ways to get rich on your salary, Brian Tracy style. 1. Pay yourself first. 2. Live below your means. 3. Track every dollar. 4. Avoid bad debt. 5. Learn about money daily. 6. Increase your earning ability. 7. Automate your investments. 8. Delay gratification. 9. Surround yourself with smart people. 10. Set clear financial goals. These aren't hacks. They're habits. And when you build the right habits, wealth becomes inevitable. Drop a comment. Which one of these habits are you starting today? Like this video if you got value. Don't just watch, take action. Subscribe for more real, practical financial advice. And remember this. You can get rich on your salary. But only if you treat your money like a tool, not a toy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.